Well, we've seen this before, but usually after a few days, it's gone. It's been around, it feels like, for a long time.
Over 100 large wildfires, though, and of course, a lot of this is coming in from the northwest. Same scenario today. We've got winds aloft that are west-northwesterly, so it's going to bring in and push in more smoke. We are under an action day for particulates. We've also got a health advisory in effect until 9 o'clock this morning, and they're likely going to extend that. They'll also potentially reissue it a few days as we head into the weekend. Some of the thickest smoke expected, in fact, this afternoon. It's already rough this morning. The winds not as crazy today as what we saw yesterday. You saw there from Eric Shot earlier in the morning. We had some pretty gusty conditions out west. Today, it's going to be a little bit calmer. Now, we'll be near 90 this afternoon, and that's going to be the story through the weekend. So at the bus stop this morning, even though we've got a hazy sunshine, make sure the kids are wearing sunscreen. We'll be at about 90 degrees by the time they're heading home with wind speeds at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Here's that view again, the 6th Avenue one that cuts off the foothills with the smoke. We've got low 60s right now with relative humidity at 47%. So a pretty dry atmosphere in store for the next couple of days. Greeley 51 right now, Denver 63, and in Fort Collins we're at 59. 40s in the mountains early this morning. Satellite and radar, man, it looks pretty from this shot, right? You can't see the smoke on that, but we do have hazy conditions here along I-25, and that will linger. We're likely going to be at about 10 o'clock in the mid to upper 70s under a mostly sunny sky, low to mid 80s by lunch, and then right around 2 to 4 o'clock we'll top out near 90 this afternoon. Pretty warm for the mountains too, mostly sunny with some upper 60s to mid 70s out west. Now, a few storms are going to pop up, isolated storms in the mountains. We're not really going to see much of anything across the plains today, but overnight we'll be under a mostly clear sky, 60s early Saturday, and then we've got a slightly better chance for a few late day storms tomorrow. Very isolated, only about a 10% chance for us here in town, and it's going to be, again, pretty warm tomorrow afternoon. Upper 80s to low 90s, that'll be the story through the weekend. Sunday, same scenario there with a slight chance for a late day storm. Better shot at getting some rain next week. It's also going to get a little bit cooler. We're in the upper 80s on Monday and then low 80s on Tuesday. We'll talk about your Rockies game day forecast. First pitch is at 6:40 tonight. Details coming up. And Jace, they're here through the weekend. They won barely yesterday. We need a few more wins.